This story was sponsored by Murphy Granite in Richmond, specializing in precision granite carving.
One of the most common questions a family asks me is, how much time does it take to do a memorial? Well, there's three essential areas that have to do with time. One is design and planning that actually has more to do with you as a family, and that is picking out the lettering, design, and information that you want on your memorial, the story that you want to tell. We then take that to the second element. We take your information and we have to draft it up, design it, and get it back to you for your approval. The typical time for that is we usually get that information within 1 week back to you from an initial order or a request for a layout. You then look at it, and then it becomes a very organic process between you and your family. Maybe you're going to visit with your children or your mother or father or some other family members, and then come back with design changes or requests. Our artists will then redesign it and get it back to you. Oftentimes that process can go on for months, and sometimes very, very quickly. Highly individual, highly unique, sometimes extremely fast if we get good information up front on what you want, and that is edited and well that our designers understand that. The worst case scenarios are where that information isn't clear and it takes a longer discovery process to get what you want. The second element of time is manufacturing. Manufacturing requires that we have raw material and we have your approval. Raw material is really divided into two main categories. One is domestic materials and one is overseas materials. Domestic materials typically take anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks from the point of your order, provided you have approved the design, to the time of installation. Overseas materials typically take 3 to 5 months from the time you choose the material, place the order, and the time it's installed. Again, there's variables with regard to that. Sometimes, in rare situations, families want something extremely fast. They want it within 3 weeks or within a month. We can accommodate those desires and wishes. However, we must make sure that you as a family choose from our current and active inventory and we have it in stock so that we can make that product. We require the right to accept that order right up front. We need you to call first to make sure that it's okay, that we do have indeed that granite set aside. When we have lightning express service, is what we call it, within 3 weeks, we do have a 20% price premium to take it and have it all completely lettered, carved, delivered, and installed within a 3-week period. We also have express service, which is within a month. But again, most people don't choose those options. They simply choose the normal manufacturing methods, and again, that's going to be whether it's domestic or overseas. Overseas will always typically save you a lot more money as the memorial becomes more and more ornate or has more workmanship involved, but the delivery time is longer. Obviously, it has to be manufactured, it has to be put on a boat, it has to sail across the ocean, it has to clear U.S. customs, it has to get put on a train, and it has to enter into our manufacturing process. Speaking to the three individual elements, the design process is the most time consuming, but that's mostly due to you as a family. Going back and forth and finding what you want and making sure what you want. Once you approve it, we typically need a minimum of 3 weeks to letter, carve, and do all the engraving elements on your stone, put it on a truck, and then deliver and install it. Most of the time that is a 3 week to 4 week process once we A, have your approval, and B, have the stone. I hope this answers most of your questions, but you can visit with your memorial counselor directly to help gain a further understanding to make an educated decision.
This story was sponsored by Murphy Granite in Richmond, specializing in precision granite carving, providing granite memorial design, fabrication, and installation throughout the Midwest. Don Calhoun leads a creative team at Murphy Granite that believes in capturing life's precious memories in the personalized custom design of your loved one's memorial. Unique designs can be created to give a personal touch to your memorial forever. Explore the creation of your loved one's legacy at www.murphygranite.com.